A Quiet Melody. Chapter 8. The Weight of Two Worlds. Jace stood in front of his family's estate once more, his mind a whirlwind of guilt, fear, and anger. He had promised to come back. He had promised his father that he would end things with Kai, would abandon everything they'd built together, just to keep his loved ones safe. But now, every time he thought about Kai, his heart broke anew. His father's threats had left a deep, gnawing pit in Jace's stomach. Kai's life, his safety, was hanging in the balance, and Jace's every decision felt like a betrayal. The pressure from his family, though suffocating, was only a part of the storm that raged within him. The real weight was the promise he'd made, the promise to let go of the only thing that had ever made him truly happy. In the days following his return to the family, Jace's world had become a series of carefully constructed lies. Each conversation with his parents felt like a performance, his every word measured, every glance calculated. He would walk into the study where his father sat, cold and imposing, always keeping his distance, and pretend that everything was as it once was. Pretend that he wasn't betraying the very core of who he was. He had tried to convince himself that it was worth it, that the price of Kai's safety was worth the sacrifice of his love. But the more time passed, the more he realized how much he was losing, not just in terms of his future, but in his soul. At the family dinner table one night, the tension in the air was palpable. His father barely acknowledged him, his gaze sharp as always, while his mother tried, unsuccessfully, to make the evening seem normal. The servants moved about, going through the motions, but no one dared speak about the real matter at hand. Jace felt suffocated in his own skin. The elegant table before him, the polished silverware, the soft clink of glasses. It all seemed so distant now. Everything was a reminder of a life he no longer wanted. But then his father's voice cut through the air like a blade. "Jace," his father said, his tone commanding. "Your mother and I have made arrangements. You will be attending a gala next week, and your fiancé will be there as well. It's time you introduce her to the world." Jace's heart skipped a beat. He'd known this day was coming, but hearing it spoken aloud made it feel so real, so inescapable. The woman his family had chosen for him, the one who could supposedly bring honor to the family name, was being paraded in front of him as if she were nothing more than a business transaction. "I don't want this," Jace said before he could stop himself, his voice low but firm. His father's eyes darkened, the briefest flicker of anger crossing his features. "You will do as you're told, Jace. This is your responsibility. Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be." Jace felt the weight of his father's words settle over him like a suffocating cloud. This was his life now. This was the price of defying them.